Why do you think Voice of Mongolia was chosen as the winning entry for the category of Best Music Program?
Well, we think that we always, in Mongol TV, we always try to achieve best quality of any programs we do. So I think probably the quality wise and probably staging, and also that the entertainment itself and the people inside, people who's involved in this show, made it look more entertaining, I guess, than our the coaches here, and also the winners, and then also when we have some extra items in it, like all this storytelling and also staging wise. Yeah, that's what made it achieve to get the award.
What kind of content resonates well with audiences in Mongolia?
Usually we find it that people, nowadays people always lacking entertainment mostly. And because there's so many stressed people, about their work, about their life, and then on television, there's so many programs that you can watch, but Mongolians especially really like this singing. They always sing, and they like singing even when they have parties and things like that. So that's why they like when people sings, and also this singing gets into, during their singing, we can give them some storytelling, so audience can see who's these people, who lives around them, and who surrounds their world. So that's what the audience get attached to this, and especially with the singer, maybe the winner has this own different story, like backstories are sometimes it's inspiring, sometimes it's very very like loving. So yeah, that kind of things mostly attracts audience, and of course also the singing.
Can you give us an idea on the top rating shows in Mongol TV and why you think they're a success?
Since we started making Mongolia's Got Talent, Got Talent Mongolia, and second one was this Voice, and we did last year this 5-year-old Secret Life of 5-year-old, and also we did Shark Tank, and last year we had Apprentice, and also we did the Dancing with the Stars. So all these shows, relates to Mongolia's Got Talent, Voice of Mongolia, and Dancing with the Stars, like completely entertainment shows. And you can just enjoy watching it. Apprentice, the Shark Tank, and Secret Life of 5-year-old. It's kind of educational in a way that you show it as an entertaining, you show business as an entertaining way. And also Secret Life of 5-year-old, which means that you can see your kids through these kids who's participating in the show. So yeah, these shows were like most watched shows in Mongolia, not for Mongol TV. And we also had talk shows in Mongol TV and morning shows. Those shows people mostly watched.
So your viewers are big on reality TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Just like this summer, we finished making Big Brother, which is like 100% reality show. And but Mongolian viewers are different also, because when you show them like completely 100% reality, they get into shock. And why are these people are acting like this? Why are they doing this? And what is the show for, etc., etc. So it's a different type of reality, actually. So people likes to know each other. People like to know who is this person. And then especially if you have celebrities involved in the show, they like watching celebrities. And Mongolia is small, but we don't have many celebrities, right? But those celebrities we have is like well known, we call it, not really like this Hollywood celebrities or something, but these people are mostly well known people that always participating in TV shows, and they sing, or they're actors and actresses. So the audience likes to watch them. So it's better to have one or two celebrities at least involved in the show. So that way you can attract also other people too.
So it's kind of like a mix of aspirational and emotional, right?
Yeah.
What do you think are some industry trends when it comes to delivering interesting content there in your home country?
In Mongolia, what you have, as I mentioned, it's like mostly entertainment, and then you deliver show in Mongol TV. We always try to have as much, we always try to have not. If you make something, like if you polish walls, you want to make it like really clean perfectly. So that's Mongol TV wants to do all the time. And then even if we see it like in the behind this wall, we see some lines, if it's, if there's a line or anything, that always affects us. And then, our boss is like this person, she always likes to make into details of the thing. And then if you have some, for example, for the staging, that always makes us very worried. We want to have good quality, good looking, glossier as possible staging. And then also, if you want to have someone involved in your show, and you have to make them happy, and then that they can deliver nice things, nice content to you. So that always our priority. Like if you do something, you always have to do it perfectly. We try to achieve that. So in the trending wise, like usually it's always entertainment, like singing, like we are making The Voice season 3 just now after a month. So we had so many singers registered again. It's like only like 1.5 year gap, but there's like almost 5,000 people, registered, and we're only getting 100 people out of those people, which means that we have this business. We have it in behind. So even if you want to do some kind, Mongolia's got talent, but different. Voice is completely different because any people can sing. So our voice is, over 16. So which kids who is 15 this year can be done next year or something. So there's always market in here.
Can you share with us what other projects you're currently working on?
At the moment, we're gonna start Shark Tank from tomorrow. Yeah, and after that, we're gonna do Voice season 3. And then we have our 3 years plan is almost out, but we have to look into our markets, as you said, like, we have to see if it works or not. So yeah, currently Shark Tank and Apprentice. And then we also do Gogglebox all the time, and they're running this show almost like 4 years or something. Yeah. And people like to watch Gogglebox. Actually, it's reality also.
What's the title again? I'm sorry.
Gogglebox. You know, people watching TV at
Mhm.
home and they
Mhm.
watch and comment. And it's called
Oh,
Gogglebox.
so it's like a reaction video. Yeah.
Yeah, almost
Yeah.
like,
Okay. Mm.
yeah.
Okay. So, as head of production at Mongol TV, what are some of the challenges in filming during COVID, in the time of COVID, and what's your takeaway from this?
Well, yeah, it's actually a very hard time for us also.
Mm.
And since
Mm.
last year, and we planned like 3 years production, but even if you want to make it on time, there's always something about COVID, and then you
Mm.
can't bring a audience, so you have to do the voice without the audience last
Mm.
time, and it was, you feel the atmosphere through this audience, right? Then you need to clap, you need to have shouting, but
Yeah.
without that you just very quietly. So we
Mm.
managed to finish that, but
Mm.
and then always and then we didn't had the COVID at the time, but
Mhm.
since last February our COVID situation has risen so much, and
Mm.
then we've been doing the Dancing with the Stars, and then um, we also did it without the audience. And then
Mm.
middle of the Dancing with the Star production, because it's live production, you always have 13 weeks live. You have
Mm.
to prepare every week. Every weekend you go live. So people started getting COVID, and our
Mm.
staff.
Oh,
So
okay.
you feel that if maybe we are like 110 or 20 of us working in the production, but if one person missing, that that makes us problem, because you
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
to feel others. So that way it's very challenging. And then in the morning you wake up, there's no I have some COVID, I have, my throat is, sick, and I'm getting very sick, and then I can't come, and
Mhm.
then they give a test, and then it gets positive, response. So, and then this stuff, you can't feel it.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
have to have somebody in there to make the show and to make this perfectly, and then that's very hard. Even now we have COVID, it's actually more than before. It's like every day there's almost like 2,000 over
Mhm.
people.
Mhm.
So maybe it's just beside you actually.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
and one day you have staff, and then second day maybe you don't have 10 staff or something. So
Mhm.
that's
Mhm.
very challenging, and then you have to stop your production. If you
Right.
don't have your sharks, you have to stop it, right? And something like that, it's very challenging. Apart from that, we are um, learning to plan, ahead.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
which we have like emergency plans.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
if I'm sick, someone can, cover me at least
Right.
for 10 days. So something like that, starting to plan ahead.
Mhm.
So that
Mhm.
maybe better we learn from COVID.
As one of the winners of Asian Television Awards, what does winning the award mean for you and Mongol TV?
We are keep participating this Asian Awards since 3 years ago, and of course, anytime you get something, you get prize, or that makes us proud, because um, you feel that you work so much, and then you have so many things to do, and then sometimes audience wise, or you feel you don't know really, right? But uh, the world in Asia, actually, if we are if you get something, that means a lot for us,
Mhm.
and you can inspire your staff. You
Mhm.
say that you're making the best show in Asia, whatever,
Yeah.
So
Right.
that's so inspiring for everybody who's in this industry, right? And
Mhm.
then at long because the voice production is long production. You start this in January, like in 2000, and then you finish that in June the next year, which means like 1.5 years you work on it. So it takes a long time to finish the show. So you need to you feel the effect after 1.5 years actually. So yeah, that's inspiring, of course.
So
And
that's the
want to, that's why this staff and also the audience that feels that yes, they are Mongol TV is doing the good show or something, they can accept
right.
us, right?